I lost my friend today, and it's time to share my experience personally as a coach who deals with relationships for other people about something to do with my own grief of how it feels to lose a person that you care about dearly and hold close to your heart and will do for the rest of my life. And the hardest part about this entire process for me is that the person's still walking and talking, but it's a decision I had to make to walk away. And it's part of natural process of growth. Everything ends. Sometimes we don't want it to, but if it means that we have to abandon our own sovereignty, our own sense of worth by staying connected to a person who is disrespecting us, who won't align with our values, and refuses to grow themselves, makes everything everyone else's responsibility. Their emotions and their outcomes have to be catered for by everyone else, and they don't feel the obligation to show up for others in the way they expect others to show up for them. How did I get connected with such a person and become so incredibly bonded to them emotionally? It's a trauma bond. Our nervous systems are conditioned through prior experiences, and sometimes it feels like love, but actually it's not. It's survival. In two of my prior relationships, I was heavily conditioned by these types of personalities, and although this one showed much more promise, and I do believe they will grow and heal, but not while I'm present. I might be the barrier to their growth, and my absence for them is the catalyst for change. Because I tried for a long time to accommodate, to show up, to be present, to be consistent. But it wasn't enough, not for them. They needed something different, not more than me. So walking away from this relationship doesn't just serve me, it serves them. Knowing that no matter what I did, it made no difference. Everything ends. And it's time for me to grieve. Now, the trauma bond itself formed around similar personalities in the past. It simply means that I'm so conditioned to these kinds of personalities and I survived those relationships. Now, the subconscious references this and knows that we can survive alongside or with or bonded to these kinds of personalities. And the primary function of the subconscious is survival. So it's like saying, well, I survived a car crash, so I'll crash my car every day. And although it makes no rational sense at all, this is what the nervous system is telling us when we bond to a person through a traumatic familiarity. If you're finding yourself stuck in a relationship where you can't find any rational reason why you're still there, but you can't pull yourself away, it's a familiarity trauma bond through the nervous system. And believe me, I'm no exception. I'm no better than you, no different to you. We're all human. So, with my experience, it's time for me to share, to be vulnerable with everyone. If you'd like to be vulnerable too, then reach out. I'm happy to have a conversation with you about my experience and maybe a little of yours too.